it's Louise here from Project Thank You Design Studio. I hope you're all having a good day. So today I'm just going to do a quick video tutorial with you to show you how you can do a social media image using Design Studio. I'm also going to go through some of the basic functions inside Design Studio and also introduce you to the brand new album that I've just added into that I've just had added into Design Studio. So that new album lives over here in the top right hand corner. Say hello. Okay, so for this design today, I'm going to open up the album. What lives inside this album is a collection of different images, photography. We've got different sort of illustrated backgrounds, design elements. Basically everything that lives inside this folder is either a JPEG or a PNG. So I'm going to start with a floral background for this image that I'm creating. Just wait a sec for them all to load in there. I'll pick this one. So to make sure this box here is checked is very important when you're enlarging your images, just to make sure that you keep your image in proportion before you just drag the corner like that. You want to keep it looking in the right proportions, basically. So I'm going to go over to this align panel over here. Selecting this one will align it in the center horizontally, and selecting this one will align the image into the middle also vertically. So you want to make sure both of those are checked. Okay, I'm going to lock this background in place so it's not moving around all over the place. So I'm going to go to the layers panel, which is top left, and just click this little padlock icon, and that means I can't move it anymore. So it won't get in the way and move around and go crazy. Right, go back to the album, and I'm going to add in a glittery, sparkly frame to this design. So I'm going to choose this gold one here, because everyone loves a little bit of sparkle, don't they? Well, I do anyway. Okay, so I'm just dragging that to the size of the artboard almost. I'm going to leave a slight border around the edge. And again, going to the align panel, we're going to center it. Okay. And again, in the layers panel, just lock it so it can't be moved. Great. Now I'm going to draw a shape along the bottom. So I'm going to the shapes panel there. I'm going to draw a rectangle just here, which I'm going to put my website in. I'm going to change the colour. It's going to have a white background. And every time you draw a shape in, it comes in with a little hairline border around the edge. So if you don't want that border, you just need to knock that slider down to 0. But I'm going to actually have that border, and I'm going to put a nice pink colour on the edge. I'm just guessing what colour there, that will do. Okay, so I'm going to type in my website address in there. designstudio.projectthankyou.com. The text always comes in with a curve on it, so you just need to knock that slider down to 0 there to straighten it out. Change the font over here. Pick one that's good. Yeah, this is the one that I usually use, Dosis. Again, you need to make sure that this box is checked to keep the text in proportion. And just centre that. I'm going to make that bold so it stands out a bit. Let's move it down into the middle there. I'm going to also make it that pink colour, so I'm opening the colour palette and just copying that hex code out of there. Selecting my text again and copying it back into there. So I'm stealing that colour. Cool. Now I'm going to just draw a circle into the middle of the artboard. Okay, and then again center it. I'm going to make it the pink colour again. So just copy that hex code in again. And like I said, it comes in with a hairline border, so I'm going to take that off this time. And now I'm going to reduce the opacity of the circle so that you can see the flower in the background shining through the circle a little bit. So to do that, I'm just opening the color panel, and here where this A is, that stands for alpha channel, it's got the percentage here, so you can just knock this percentage down to change the opacity. I'm going to try out 85%. So that's good, you can see the image behind through. Now I'm going to I'm duplicating this circle, I'm going to put a little hairline thin border around the edge of this other circle, so I'm just going to reduce the size of that slightly. I'm going to knock the background colour off by clicking that cross there in the main colour. I'm going to go to the border colour and I'm going to make it white and then just make it 2 in the thickness and then centre it again. Okay. So I'll just lock those 2 layers so they can't move. Now I'm just going to put my quote in, so I'll just type this out quickly, as quick as I can anyway. Oops. It's a Dr. Seuss quote, which I think is cool. I like Dr. Seuss. He knows what he's talking about. So just centre that again. I'm going to choose this one because I feel like that's a Dr. Seuss kind of font. It comes in with quite big line spacing in it, so I want to tighten that up a bit. So down here on this line spacing panel, I'm just going to tighten that so it's not looking so disjointed. I think I'll move stand out to the next line and just play around to try and even these lines out a little bit. Okay, that's better. Centre that. I'm going to make that white. Now I'm going to add in just a couple more elements. I think I'm going to put in a thin gold border onto here as well. Just drag that to nearly the same size as the other one. You can see how it's overlapped that bit there, so I'm just going to move it down so that it's below that rectangle, so it goes behind like that, and also just make sure it's centered perfectly, and then lock it into place. I'm also going to add in some little speech marks which are in glitter elements. I've got some glittery, sparkly speech marks in there, I believe, yes. So I'm just going to put some of those at the top there. Centre them again. I think I'll put the bottom ones in as well. Okay, so just make sure they're the same size. So that one's 117.95, so select the other one and just make sure it's the same. And centre. Okay. And now I'm just going to put a little banner in, coming in off the side, to say Dr. Seuss. That's who said that. And he deserves some credit for what he said. So I'm going to change the colour of that, but I'm also going to make sure that that goes behind that thin gold border, but then I need to also make sure that it's in front of that pink circle. Okay, oh. And then that needs to move down as well, that thin white hairline as well. So just rearranging the layers, like, oh, that's too far, come back. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to change that to the pink again. I'm going to make it a brighter shade to stand out. Okay, and I'm going to copy this typeface here. That's copy. I'll copy it straight onto the artboard for you. I'm going to make that white, and it's going to say Dr. Zeus. I can just go in there like that. Okay, so that's just quickly showing you how you can put together a social media image using images from the new album and design elements that are in there as well. I'll be back soon with some more tutorials to show you other cool things that you can create using Design Studio, but I hope that has helped, and I look forward to seeing more of your designs within the Facebook group. So thanks very much for watching. Take care. Bye.